Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into another edition of Talking Fitchburg here on Wednesday, June 24th. Hopefully you're all having a good day, had a good day. Some decent weather. It was sunshiny this afternoon and looking really nice out there. And maybe a little bit of rain yet tomorrow. And then looking pretty good for the weekend. We'll keep you updated with the weather. We usually do that in the update in the mornings at 9 a.m. So we'll keep you updated there. So today we have headlines. We have some stories to talk about, keeping you updated. A lot of construction stories today. And sticking with construction, we'll have the Fitchburg construction update in the digest. But unfortunately, Bill Balke, Public Works Director, was not available today, so I will be doing that. I will be reading an update that has been put out by them and keep you as informed as possible. And hopefully we can get Bill on next week and keep you updated with all of the projects going on here in the city of Fitchburg. And then we're going to kick it over to the guest segment today, and we're going to talk to Fitchburg Fire Chief Joe Pulvermacher about sprinkler systems. I had a fire over the last weekend where a sprinkler system really saved the day and kept everyone in their homes instead of being displaced by this kitchen fire. So we'll talk with, again, Joe Pulvermacher about the importance of sprinkler systems in multifamily dwellings. And then, of course, we'll wrap up the show after that and get you ready for tomorrow. Well, we're going to first get into headlines, and we're going to talk about the westbound County PD McKee Road, the westbound side is gone. Yes, that's right, folks. It's gone. You can see in this picture, crews will continue to continue grading and aggregate storm sewer and electrical work this week for the new lanes. Despite the fascinating work operations, please watch the road ahead. It is for everyone's safety. You see here, all the road is down to the gravel, and we'll get the new pavement on there soon, and we'll be back to driving on both sides of the road there and keep that construction project moving forward. Also, we have, I think we talked about this yesterday, maybe the day before, we have the TID number 13 project plan. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit more on what this is. So the TID, which is a tax incremental district, is a 65-acre mixed-use district created in September 11th, 2018. The district was created to facilitate the expansion of the Phoenix Company. The first phase of this expansion included a 10,000 square foot neutron imaging facility. The second phase is expansion to a 50,000 square foot global headquarters. Development incentives were included in the project plan for these expansions. And facilitate other commercial and mixed use development within the district and fund infrastructure costs, including road and related utility extensions along the path and boardwalk improvements. And you can see here this map shows there was an amendment made to this project for this exact area we just talked about that adds everything here in the highlighted section over in Uptown Fitchburg. So the amended part is the dark blue areas, as you can see on this map, and that was added, that was talked about in council last night, which did move forward. And here's a kind of an expanded map of the amendment of adding that whole area into this whole TID 13 with the overlay of TID 4 as well on the west side of Fitchburg. So pretty interesting stuff. Again, we have the link with, I'll put up the link with the link to go to in our Facebook post on learning more about this. Ehlers Public Finance Advisors is who put this document together of this TID district, so you can get all the information you were looking for. And again, I would check out the Common Council meeting from last night, which was Tuesday, June 23rd, on more on this project. They definitely talked about it more towards the end of the meeting. You can find where they talked about this project. All right, also we have a Fitchrona Road flood study that's coming up at the Fitchburg Public Library. This will be, or sorry, at the Fitchburg City Council Chambers at on July 2nd, 6:30 to 7:30. Again, here at City Hall in the council chambers. This will be Town of Verona and City of Fitchburg are jointly conducting a study to determine options to improve flooding in the Fitchrona Road underpass. The meeting will include a brief summary of the purpose of the study, our understanding of the existing upstream and downstream watershed conditions, potential solutions to improve flooding of the road, and the next steps. Attendees will be invited to provide their insights and feedback. We encourage you to attend online if you are able. And we will also have a room reserved at City Hall for those who would like to join in person. We'll be practicing social distancing, so space will be limited. We look forward to seeing you there in person or virtually. Now, Fitchrona Road study meeting again, July 2nd, 6:30 to 7:30. Attend online by registering at the link here. Again, we will have that in the post as well on Facebook later today. All right, next we have a job opening here. Again, I said Bill Bucky is now the Public Works Director, so his position, the Senior Transportation Engineer, is open. So if you are interested, go to fitchburgwi.gov to look up more on this job, and please apply if you are applicable and willing and wanting a new job here, and join us here at the great team here in the city of Fitchburg. So again, check out fitchburgwi.gov for that position and all the other job openings. It's right on the left-hand side in the blue bar labeled job openings. You can see all the openings we always have here at the city of Fitchburg. And the last story here before going to break, we have MedFlight has a new look. You'll start seeing the new EC145E model in service from Madison this week. It is outfitted with the advanced array of instrument flying aids that allow us to take advantage of IFR, or instrument flying rules, infrastructure that we have constructed over the last few years. It is truly state of the art. The medical interior is pretty cool as well. This will replace the all-white EC45 at UW, which will now serve as a regional backup. In turn, the EC135s at Portage and Mineral Point will also be replaced with 145E models. And you can see the photo here. It looks pretty sweet. Big old badger on the tail wing there, and it's just a really, really cool looking helicopter. So if you have a chance, you should check it out or look for it in the skies. As I said, it'll be here this week, so we'll be seeing it shortly in the air, I'm sure. All right, that's going to do it for this segment. Next, we're going to talk with me, Andrew Bamlett, right here, knowing all that I can about the Fitchburg construction update. We'll read that for you here next in the digest. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.